everyone, and welcome back to another top 10 fusion video. And as you can see from the title, I have a lot of cool fusions I would love to share with you guys. But anyway, if you are new to this channel, I highly recommend that you go down to the description and click the playlist button, because then you'll be able to see all the other top 10s I've already done. And there's a lot of different categories, and if you love Pokemon, I'm sure you'll love every single one of them. So let's go ahead and slide right into our viewer fusion section. First of all, I would like to thank everyone who submitted a fusion to my Twitter. There's so much talent, I honestly wish I could showcase everyone. I honestly believe that you guys could do just about anything because you guys, I just love all of you. Thank you so much. Nobody really cares about sob stories, but I also want to apologize for the lack of uploads. But don't worry, that will change soon. I may be getting better internet in a month and possibly more time to make videos for you guys. But anyway, back to our viewer fusions. Whenever I first started gathering them up, I had a grand total of 108 fusion submissions. That is insane. You guys are fantastic. Sorry, feels. And they're still flooding in. If your fusion does not get featured in this video, please do not get discouraged. There's just a lot of submissions and there's only so many that I could put in a single video. But it will most likely be in the next video, so be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Moving on to our comment viewer fusions, we have one from Haxby's Let's Plays. They have a Delphox Greninja fusion named Ninfox, and it is a fire dark type. Next from Heartfix Productions, Bush XOXO, we have a Victini and a Cincino fusion called Victino. It is a normal and a fire type. And finally, we have from Respectable Hat 2343 a Frostlass and an Ampharos fusion. Name Frostlaro, Ice Electric, ability Free Shock. So that is our viewer fusions for this episode, but I need y'all's help. Along with liking this video, of course, and making your own fusion in the comment section below, I would like to know what y'all would like to be called. I want my viewers and my subscribers to have an awesome name, and I can't really think of one besides Tricksters, but that is your next mission. I am counting on every single one of you. Let's go ahead and move on to our top 10. Taking our number 10 spot, we have a Noivern and a Sylveon fusion. It's beautiful. Sylveon is my darling, and now it's mixed with a dragon, and I have a giant dragon obsession. Dragon and Ghost are probably my two favorite types, but then again I like fire because I like burning down stuff, but that's a whole different story. But anyways, I was really conflicted at first because I was so close to putting this in the cute category, but the way the artist drew this went more to the cool feel rather than cute and fuzzy. And that's what's so beautiful about art. Something simply cute could be made into something much more, and just with enough detail, it's enough to change the entire feel of the artwork. I love the ribbon tail, it's really cool and really cute too, and I love that mixture. And this is definitely one of my favorites. And I promise it's not just because it's a Sylveon fusion. Moving on to number 9, we have a Greninja and a Bisharp fusion. This thing is the epitome of badass and will cut the crap out of you. I love the way this fusion is put together, and I especially love the details put in its little arm pieces. It looks like it's wearing armor, and if Mega Man met Pokemon, this would be one of the characters in it because it honestly looks like it would be something revolving around Mega Man. I would name this thing Zero. I get that feel from it. I love this so much. I think a water steel typing would be probably the best for this one. I'm not sure if the artist gave them names, but the names of it could be Ninja or Greninja. Taking our number 8 spot, we have a Garchomp and a Scizor fusion. This is so cool looking, and I really wish that they would take advantage of the steel type and give us more robot Pokemon. Robots are really cool, and mixing robots with animals or some sort of mythical creature, that's really cool. I don't see why they don't do more of that. Zoids was my childhood. More robot animals, please. And of course, since we have fairy types now, we kind of need more steel types. More steel robot looking types. This fusion is great. I love the amount of detail in it, and I honestly think it fits. The name given to this fusion is Glizzor. I love it. Moving on to number 7, we have a Houndoom and a Suicune fusion. This one is really simple, but I honestly like simple. The less detail that some of them may have, they seem like they would actually be a real Pokemon design, and I love those. Now staring back towards its design, my favorite thing about this is the crest. It is a lovely combination of the horns and the crystal crest that Suicune has on its forehead, and I love the double tails as well. As much as I love this, I would probably stick with Houndoom's typing. it doesn't really look like it would become a water fire type. It honestly looks more like a majestic Houndoom, to be completely honest. This fusion is more personal though. If it wasn't for Suicune and Houndoom, I probably wouldn't have become as obsessed with Pokemon as a kid without them. They definitely forced me back into an obsession that I'll probably have for the rest of my life. They were definitely in my top 10 Pokemon as a child, and memories will always keep them close. So fusing them together, right in my feels. A name for it could be Suidoom or Houndsui. Ooh, Houndsui. I like it. Houndsui. Moving on to number 6, we have a Zekrom and a Tyranitar fusion. This thing is freaking intense. So imagine you're playing a new game, or this is happening to you in real life. You're walking through a very dark cave, and then suddenly the cave starts lighting up with this brilliant blue lightning. Then you hear a giant roar, then an earthquake happens. And then you get eaten by this thing. My lovely imagery story was kind of short because my imagination's kind of dark. And fusing two of the coolest Pokemon together, there's bound to be a fantastic result. This thing is beautiful. A name for this fusion could be Tyranitar or Tyrom or Tyrone. His name's Tyrone now. Moving on to number 5, we have a Mega Houndoom and an Aegislash fusion. There is definitely a charm about this fusion. Its design and color combination is so unique, and instead of adding swords to Houndoom, like a Digimon, not saying there's anything wrong with Digimon, I love Digimon, and I'm super hyped for the new Digimon show coming out. My nostalgia, I was raised on Pokemon and Digimon. Okay, I'm sorry. The artist turned Houndoom into a living weapon of death. It looks like it would have the Dark Ghost type combination, or it could even be Dark Steel or Ghost Steel. I don't really know. Let me know in the comment section below. This one really stands out to me though, and it's definitely one of the coolest fusions I've ever seen. A name for it could be Dark Dash. I don't know why I said Dark Dash. What the heck? It could be Houndislash or Age of Doom. That totally sounds like Age of Doom, so we're gonna go with that one. Taking our number 4 spot, we have a Rapidash and a Haxorus fusion. This is something that you would definitely want to be on the back of when you're riding into battle. If somebody saw you riding on a horse that's on fire, with armor and an axe on its forehead, people will run away from you. People ain't gonna mess with that. Not only is this thing really cool, it's really majestic looking, the fire is definitely a lovely detail on it, and of course Rapidash being one of my favorite Pokemon, and mixing it with a dragon, you know me, I'm going to freak out about it. I especially love the art style. This is one of the most unique art styles that I've ever seen. I love the way this is drawn and colored. I love it. A name for this fusion could be Raparus or Haxadash. Moving on to number 3, we have a Pidgeot and a Nidoking fusion. I would run for my life if this thing was flying towards me. But at the same time, this is amazing. You wouldn't want to mess with that either. I especially love the color combination, and I like the fact that it's feathered and scaled. Why does real life have to be so boring? If I had this thing for a pet, life would be so much better. A name for this could be Pidgeking. Moving on to number 2, we have a Scyther and an Aerodactyl fusion. This was drawn by one of the most talented and underrated artists ever. And to be honest, every single artist deserves the spotlight because despite it being people's passions, it really does take a lot of thought process to even attempt to draw something like this. It really makes me sad that a lot of these talented people do not get all the exposure in the world. But seriously, please do me a favor, go down to the description and all the art links are in there. A lot of people wonder where they are, but they don't click the description. They're there! Check them out. They really do deserve it. And if you gave every single one of them some sort of support, that would be fantastic. Because without them, these videos wouldn't even be a thing. And all I want to do is showcase all of this talent. But anyways, my favorite thing about this fusion are the wings. The bug-like detail mixed in this fits perfectly. And of course, the coloring is top-notch as well. But the overall style of this is outstanding. The name given to this fusion is Psydactyl. Now before I reveal number 1, I highly recommend that you go down and you go check out the other top 10 fusion videos. There's a lot of different categories, and also leave a like, it really does help the channel out. World domination, it's what we need, it's what we want. So, taking our number 1 spot is a Primal Groudon and an Yveltal fusion. This thing is straight up power. It has freaking lava flowing through its veins. As for the typing, and according to its design, it could be fire flying or flying dark. But of course I think it would be the coolest, despite its wings, if it was dark ground or dark flying. It could possibly use its claws to bury into the ground or something, and then pop out unexpectedly. I think that would be freaking cool. Then it would truly be Lugia's opposite. Lugia dives into the water, this dude dives to the ground and causes earthquakes and eruptions. seems legit. But anyway, I love the art style and I definitely love this fusion. A name for this fusion could be Groundhog or Evedon or Eveldon or something like that. Yeah. Anyways, that concludes our top 10. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And again, I will remind you to leave a like. It's really much appreciated. And I hope to see you guys next time. Be sure to put your own Fakemon in the comments below and come up with the name for yourself. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.